Hello guys, and welcome to another video. If you hear some noises in the background, don't worry about it. It is just my son and my dog. Yes, my table is terribly stained, just ignore that. So we are going to be looking at some dolls because I'm in the middle of making some 1/6 scale dioramas, and yeah, I wanted a doll, to use in with that when, for the miniverse, because I'm really into the miniverse. So we've got two dolls. We've got a super cheap one and a Barbie made to move, and we're going to have a look, see if there are any differences, and if it is, how much I paid for them, and if it is actually worth your money. So the first one we're going to look at is the cheap one. Now this one I paid £3 for on Temu. I think that's how you pronounce it. And it was advertised as a ball jointed doll. Now she did come like this. She came with no clothes. She was naked. She wasn't in any sort of special packaging. She was just like this in a plastic bag. And the head did come separate, so I have just popped the head on, so it's not, you're not looking at a headless naked doll. So right off the bat, I like the length of the hair, so it will need to be trimmed, but as you can see, it comes way past her bum. And yeah, the eyes are quite big, but it was advertised as being in the style of anime. The bangs are cute. If you look at the head, there's a little gap by there, but you can't really see the scalp much. I think that's just because that's part of the fringe isn't quite right. I can fix that when I wash her hair. So obviously the head moves because I put the head on, and straight off the bat you can tell it's only a couple of pounds. It's, feel the plastic. And the colour is a little bit off. She's looking a bit yellow. But the paint job is relatively good. There's no pixelization, as you can see. They stamp like the eyes and stuff on, and they're stamped in the right place. And yeah, it's a cute little face. So for movements, obviously the head moves. Both arms can move out, up, down, and around. It turns by here for the arm. Now this does look like it's a double jointed joint. It's not. Only the top one moves. The bottom one does not. But that moves, and the wrist moves. It can on a pivot for both arms. Now the body itself can move side to side a little bit, forwards and back a little bit. Then we come to the legs, and move the arm out of the way. They have the usual range of movement for the hips. The knees are double joints, as you can see there. If I bend it, you can see that both of them move. So you can put her leg right back. And that is it. So straight off the bat, the only thing I'm disappointed with is the feet. The feet are not movable. And not just that the feet aren't movable, is they are stuck on this position, so she is always on her tippy toes. But for £3, I don't think you can complain. Like I said, the only thing I'm kind of not happy with is the feet. Now I did pay £3 for her. I bought a little outfit and some shoes that was meant to be, they're meant to fit Barbies. I will put that outfit on her. Obviously I will fix her hair, I will wash it, straighten it and give it a trim, and I will do the same to the Barbie made to move before I give my final thoughts on it. But yeah, so this is the £3 JBD from Temu. As I said, apart from the colouring and the feet, that's the only problems really I have with this doll. Otherwise, it's, for what you paid for it, it's pretty darn good. So that is £3. Then I also bought this Barbie made to move, which is actually Barbie inside of the packaging, because there are multiple ones that you can get. Now these retail on Amazon, generally for £20. So now remember, this was £3 and £2 for an outfit, so that comes to £5. She already comes with an outfit. So the Barbie Made to Move is 4 times more expensive than this one. But I bought this in the Black Friday sale, so I only paid a tenner for it. So it comes in protective packaging, not just thrown into a loose bag. So let's get into it and get her out. Okay, so our Barbie is naked. So we have the head, which is already attached, and it moves. Now the movement on this is like a lot easier because it's like the way it's clipped in. Then this one is kind of, yeah, it's just not as smooth in this one. But then you've got the Barbie's iconic blonde hair, which at the moment I think they kind of did her dirty because it looks like she has terrible split ends. But yeah, it feels nice. Like I said, we're just doing an overview and I'll give my final thoughts on the two pieces. So here is the face. It is nice. The eyes are much more like human sized, so more realistic. And so I don't want to break it. So the chest area allows her to move backwards a bit. Not really side to side, but allows her to move back a bit. Then we have the arms, which go up and down. Does this turn? It does. This bit here turns. Let's try and line it up a bit. And then we have the elbow. So that's one side moves. Let's try the other one. This is very stiff. Like I may need to move the joints about a bit to give it a bit more movement. Yep, the hand turns. I'm trying to bend this arm and it's not bending, but I don't want to break it. Oh yeah, that's stiff. There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to, there you go. It's a bit easier now. I think just where it's been in packaging, but I don't know if both joints move, because when I'm bending the arm only the bottom joint is moving, so I don't know if this one moves or not. Like I said, she's a stiff girl. Yeah, both hands move. So yeah, like I said, she is stiff. You can see like where the seam joins are, and she's got pretend panties on. So then we have the legs. We can do the up and the back and the out. Not so much just pulling it straight out. That's as far as it goes outwards. Then we have the knee. Both of them move. Very, very nice. Try that one. Yes. And then we also have the feet. So this is what I was disappointed on the other doll. And they do move. So it means she's not constantly like stuck up on tippy toe like that. So yeah, you go straight off the bat. She's a little bit stiff. I'm gonna have to mess about with the joints a bit, loosen them up. Yeah, so and the colouring on this plastic is much better. I can also tell you she is heavier than this one. Not by a lot, but I can feel the difference in weight from this one to this one. So yeah, so with these two I'm going to sort out the hair. So this one I'm going to wash, straighten and cut. I will do the same to Barbie. Wash, straighten and sort out these super choppy split ends that she's got. Try and make it look a little bit nicer. I will put clothes on both of them so we are not staring at naked dollies. And then I will be back and give you my final thoughts and opinions with dolls from the cheap end to the more like middle ranged price end. Right, hello guys, I am back with the dolls. As you can see, I've put their clothes back on them so they are not naked. So she's wearing a cute pair of shoes. I've washed and dried and her hair, but I can't get the like, you see they like this kink out. I don't know how to get that out. Maybe dip it in some boiling water. I'm not too sure. But if I can put it at an angle so you can see, I have cut her hair. Doesn't look, maybe put it down this way. As you can see, I've cut her hair nice and straight. It's just fallen by there. Got rid of all them split ends. And I did the same to Barbie because they really did her dirty. She had like really bad choppy layers. So I cut a little bit off and I put a nice curve to the bottom of her hair at the back there, so that it frames her face nicer. So yeah, my final thoughts for £3. This girl is okay. The only issues I have, as you can see from Barbie, is her skin tone is very, very pale, but that's neither here nor there. She does have great flexibility, but yeah, the main thing I really dislike are the feet. The feet do not move. They are stuck in this position. If the feet moved, I really wouldn't have an issue with it. There's a lot of hair. It's nice and long. It's thick. There are little holes for earrings. And then we have Barbie. And believe it or not, there is a lot more hair on this doll than this one. Like if you clamp it together, there is not as much hair. It feels like the same stuff to my hands, like, so it's made from the same material, but she has much better skin tone. Her eyes are more natural looking, so she looks more realistic. She does have movable feet, which I absolutely adore. She moves about okay. The only issue I have is with the elbows. They are really stiff, so I don't know if that will get better as I use them more or not, but that is kind of the only complaint I've got. So yeah, you know, these are £20 to buy. This doll comes naked, so with the outfit that she is wearing, it came to £5. So Barbie is 4 times more expensive. But I will say that Barbie overall looks better than this one. You can tell that this one is of a cheaper quality. So personally, I would say if you can afford to go for the Barbie made to move, I would go for her over the Temu. Or if you are buying for someone you know who looks after their toys, get the Barbie. If you're playing with someone that doesn't sort of really look after their toys, and you don't mind, you know, the inconsistencies with like the feet and whatnot, then I would go with the one from Temu. So yeah, that is my thoughts and opinions on these dolls. Please let me know what you think about what you think about what you think about these dolls. Please let me know in the comment section below, and you will be seeing more of Barbie in my videos. So yeah, don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, and there'll be a variety of videos on my channel, from like dolls and unboxing, you know, mini brands and miniverse. And I'm currently in the middle of making a 1/6 scale kitchen for the doll. So yeah, you know, subscribe so you don't miss a video, and I'll see you in another one, guys.